Hey witch, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna say it again. I'm so sorry it's been so long. I cannot tell you how many videos I have filmed and hated and deleted off my phone. It's been at least 5. Like 45-minute long videos that I have just like sat down to film and I hated them, so I just haven't posted them. I'm so sorry. But I do have a few ideas that I think will be really good for the channel, and today we're talking about something kind of spicy. As you have probably already seen in the title, we are talking about what it is like to date as a single gay witch. And let me tell you, it is a doozy. If you're in the same boat as me, you already know. But let's just go over some of these key points as to why it sucks. So, the first and most common point that happens as probably any witch, not just gay witches, this probably has to do with like anybody who practices witchcraft and has like a social media page. So the conversation is flowing, right? You matched with someone on like a dating site, whichever one of your poisons that you choose. The conversation is flowing, things are feeling natural and great, and you're just vibing with each other, and all of a sudden the dreaded question comes. Hey, do you have like an Instagram account that I totally want to follow you. Like I just want to like see what you're all about. And every time that question is asked, I immediately get so much anxiety. I'm like, oh, it's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again. And guess what? After you share your handle with them, ghost. Where'd you go? Is he under the chair? Where'd he go? Happens all the time. Happens all the time. But honestly, it's for the best, because if they can't vibe with your Instagram account, if they can't vibe with who you are as a person in general, then it wasn't the right one, and you've checked another one off the list, and try again. But that is probably the most common thing to happen dating as a witch. This one doesn't really have anything to do with witchcraft. It's more so of, I want to say it's more in the gay community, but it probably happens to everyone. Actually, I'm positive that it does. I think it's a millennial thing. I'm not looking for anything serious, especially after you have been talking for a long time. Things seem like they're getting a little bit more serious, but the intention should have been clear from the get-go. Like, you should have just asked, been on the same page from the jump. There's nothing wrong with a casual relationship. Sometimes those are the best. It's like you know what it is, and that's the end of the story. But when you do talk with someone on a regular basis, like I'm talking every day, like he's texting you, good morning, beautiful. How are you doing, gorgeous? I miss you, I wanna see you. And then when you try to take it that step further and you try to make it something a little bit more serious, they're like, oh yeah, no, I'm just looking to hook up. What, do you wanna come over? No, I don't. But get clear intentions from the jump. Just save yourself the heartache. This one has less to do with witchcraft and more to do with being a person who dates men specifically. So this counts for anyone who dates men. I cannot tell you how many times a married man has come into my DMs saying, hey gorgeous, you're so beautiful, like you're just like, oh my goodness, like oh my god, you're just like so gorgeous, like aren't you married? Your bio on Instagram literally says you're married. Don't even get me started on the married men in relationships who just full on send dick pics without me ever even asking or hinting to the fact that I would like that. No thank you, that's gross and uncomfortable. I mean, some people are into that, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you want unsolicited dick pics in your DMs, go for it, advertise that. That's great for you. It's just not me, it's not who I am. I don't want that, I'm not interested. There's porn on the internet, like, I don't need your pictures. I don't need them. Also, this is a very specific example, but it's something that actually happened to me. I had a man in a relationship come into my DMs talking about how much he loved the color of my nipples. What is that? Is that a thing? Is that like a thing people are into? Like, oh wow, The color of your nipples. Wow, they're so nice and like beautifully blush colored. Like, ew, get out of here. That's weird. I don't like that. Don't look at my nipples, please. Please get out of here. This next point is specific to witchcraft. It's kind of go back and forth. Like, it's either gay or it's witch or it's a little bit of both, but mostly it's gonna be one or the other. It's not really gonna be both. This one has to do with witchcraft. As soon as they find out you believe in anything spiritual, like tarot cards or like witchcraft in general, or just like anything like that, they're like, oh, you believe in that shit? Like, yes, sir, I believe in that shit. Are you serious? If you were dating a Christian, would you go up to them and be like, oh, you believe in Jesus? Chances are you wouldn't. But I mean, hey, some people are like that too. It happens to everybody in every religion, I'm sure. But it happens a lot in the witchcraft community. Like, oh, that's like kind of immature. It's like for kids. Sir, do you even know what witchcraft is? Have you ever even like read a book? A book in general. It could have been like Dr. Seuss. Have you ever read a book? Probably not. This next one. Okay, so when you're a witch and you're dating and you find someone else who's also into spirituality, maybe not necessarily witchcraft, but things that are on the same kind of wavelength as you, the conversation is great. You're building a beautiful relationship between the two, even if you're not like official or whatever. But then all of a sudden they turn into like a know-it-all, and they know so much more than you, and they try to educate you on every single reason of everything about you, basically. So this happened to me quite recently, actually, and I still have the screenshots. I'm not gonna post them. I really should, but I'm not going to. So, Unsolicited, I got completely read, like a total full psychic reading, all about my energies and auras and my chakras and all of that. Unsolicited, I did not ask for it, even a little bit. He was like, yeah, your sacral chakra and your root chakra seem kind of out of balance. So maybe try doing some yoga or drinking a glass of water. He literally said that to me. Try some yoga or drinking a glass of water. Are you fucking serious? What world do I live in? Do I live in like Bizarro land? Like, what? Excuse me? First of all, don't ever try to read my energies without my consent. You don't know what I'm working with, so you do not want to be in my energy field without my knowledge or consent, because honey, it's gonna come back at you. I promise you that. Just wait. But yeah, that was a doozy. That was a doozy for sure. Still haven't let that one go. This one has to do, maybe not every witch, but I am definitely on the psychic scale. So in a past relationship, I will not name which relationship it was. I have been in multiple. I had 3 distinct times in that relationship where I had very vivid visions of my partner cheating on me. It was devastating and like soul destroying because I knew it was true, but I did not have any physical proof or evidence at all. So I never brought it to his attention that I knew, but I also didn't know at the same time because I didn't have any evidence, like physical, real evidence. I just had those like very strong feelings. And when I have strong feelings about something, I'm rarely wrong. Am I wrong sometimes? Yes, I'm willing to admit that. But when I have those gut bubbles like that, I know it's true. I know it's true. But I never brought it up to him because I'm not gonna be that crazy bitch who's like accusing someone of cheating on me even though I have no evidence whatsoever. So I just let it go. I carried on with the relationship and turned a blind eye to it, and I was just like, maybe I'm wrong. Still to this day, I have no idea if I was right or wrong. I don't really want to know if I was right or wrong. I will be blissfully ignorant about that for the rest of my life, and that is perfectly okay with me. But yeah, that's another problem dating as like a psychic witch specifically, knowing that they're up to some shit, but you can't really bring it up because you don't have the proof, and you don't want to look like that crazy partner who's always like, you're cheating on me, and yeah, no, a mess. That's why it's almost like nicer to be single, because you don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about someone cheating on me. And like, that's so prevalent in the gay community. Like going back to my like one of my previous points about married men and men in relationships talking about my nipple color. I don't have to worry about that. This is more of like a gay problem in the dating world. Gay men oftentimes, not always, not all gay men are the same. I'm not trying to say that. Obviously, I'm a gay man. A lot of gay men suffer from like Peter Pan syndrome. Like they're very immature. They never want to grow up. They don't want to take responsibility for their actions. They just want to do whatever they feel like in the moment, and that's that. So it's very hard to find a mature and decisive partner in the gay world because a lot of gay men just don't know what they want. The same societal expectations that are put on heterosexual couplings are not heaped upon homosexual couplings because we're in our own world, our own community. Things are different for us. So most gay men just want to go out and party on the weekends, have sex with whoever they want, and that's fine. That is totally fine. But it does make dating in the gay world extremely difficult because it's very hard to find someone who's on like the same wavelength as you. Sorry, I just got a text. So yeah, that is another very big problem. Just like the overall immaturity and indecisiveness in the gay world. And we're gonna end on like a silly note. I live in Central Florida, so this is a very specific dating problem for Central Floridians only. Well, maybe Californians too, because there's a Disney World over there as well. It has to do with Disney. Okay, so going on dating apps, and the only quality about themselves that they will list is that they love Disney. Is that it? That's all you got? Just Disney? Disney is not a personality trait. It's not a personality trait. It's not. It's not a personality trait, honey. It's great. It's so great that you're passionate about Disney, but there's gotta be something else. What else? What else do you have? What else are you into? Do you read books? Do you like movies that are Disney movies? Do you like to eat at like a certain kind of restaurant? Just Disney restaurants? Okay. There's gotta be more. There's got to be more. But yeah, that is like so prevalent. I swear, like 2 out of 5 swipes on dating apps are just the Disney gays. Just like, it's just Disney. Every picture of themselves on their profile is at Disney World. Every like bullet point is about like a Disney character that they love or something related to Disney in some way or shape or form. They probably work at Disney. All of their friends work at Disney. They go to Disney every day off. Even if they're not working that day, they go to work to hang out. I don't understand. I really don't. I mean, like, if you love that, more power to you, girl, but there has to be more to your personality than just Disney. That was me ranting for 15 minutes about what it's like to date as a gay witch. Some of them were funny, some of them were a little bit more serious, a little bit more sad, but right now I am just living the single life, finding a way to enjoy that and find peace by myself because, honey, I live in Volusia County, Florida. Ain't nobody out here. I would have to drive at least like an hour and a half to find anyone worth my time. I mean, that's not fair. But that's how it feels. But thank you for watching me rant about my dating woes. I'm so sorry that it's taking me so long to post a video. I'm gonna try to get back into a regular broadcasting schedule. I do have more videos planned. I've scripted out a few other videos, so hopefully I can upload maybe like once every week or two. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm not promising because, honey, every day is a new battle for me. So I appreciate you for being here. We're almost at 2K. Wow. When I first started this channel, I didn't think anybody was gonna watch my videos. Thank you for being here. I love you. And until next time, I will spell you later.